From Pakistan to Pennsylvania, welcome one and all my fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host Galadon, and here we are, post-update with a fully maxed out Town Hall 15 account. Time to try my new favorite troop. Okay, well, my favorite troop is probably the Hog Rider, so it makes sense that a Super Hog Rider would be super favorited by Galadon, but you get the point. Okay, so today's video is to decide whether or not the Super Hog Rider is broken, viable, or useless, or where on the scale of broken to useless it lies. Beginning today's episode with a mass Super Hog Rider war attack. Now you'll notice that these are not fully maxed out bases, and to be honest, I don't think there's a need for me necessarily to show attacks versus fully maxed out bases. At this point, how many of you are going to be attacking them? And let's be realistic, right? We're not pros here. We're just trying to get a little bit better in Clash of Clans, and in the average war, CWL, or Legend League attack, we are likely to be facing less than a max base, especially right now. So, okay, yes, let's get into this attack, which is pretty much a Queen Charge mass Super Hog Rider. You'll notice that I have the one Apprentice Warden. This is a standard Gala YOLO deployment with the Archer Queen charging in, getting value on one corner, funneling, and trying to grab the Town Hall when possible. The Barbarian King and Siege Barracks on the opposite corner, completing the funnel, and then down the middle, none other than the... Wait a minute. This is where I need your help and opinion, okay? As we deploy those, you can see what they are. I need to know, what do you guys think should be the deployment sound of the Super Hog Rider? I give you two choices, okay? Here is choice number one, Super Hog Rider. And then here is choice number two,
Super Hog Rider!
Okay, totally independent, unbiased opinion down in the comments. I will have a choice number one and a choice number two comment from myself. Please go down there and upvote the one that you prefer. I want to know if there's a difference, if people care. I really want to know what your opinions are. So please drop down to the comments before you do anything else, because you already liked the video, subscribed, turned on notifications, and used code Galadon. And let me know by voting for version number one or version number two. Okay, so back to the attack, and as you can see, yes, the Super Hogs are going to overwhelm this base. Far from maxed out, maybe a pretty good design for me to hit with this strategy. It worked out really well. But, and here's the big but, I went out to Legend League and tried this attack again and again and again, and did not have this kind of success. This may have been a fluke. I might have gotten lucky with my spell timing and placement. Whatever the matter is, it seems like the Super Hog is not going to be consistently overpowered, which obviously is a good thing. We don't want Super Hogs to completely break the game. We also have to remember that we just got a brand new level of Hog Rider, which means the Hog Rider in and of itself should be fantastically strong and definitely worth a try. Also remember that super troops are designed more to be accessories to help out your attack rather than to comprise the entire attack themselves. So, that in mind, we went on and tried a more traditional Queen Charge hybrid with a slight weight onto the hogs. You can see 19 hogs, only a dozen miners, and then yes, we dropped in the Apprentice Warden with the Archer Queen's Charge. And spoiler alerts, yes, it does seem to be a little bit stronger than it was before, but not broken, okay? So the new level 12 Hog Rider is great. I love it. It is fun. And the Super Hog Rider, yeah, you know, it's cool. I love the mechanics of it, right? The hog and the rider parting ways and continuing to fight. It was actually precisely what I had suggested as the mechanics of the Super Hog Rider. I've always said that the hog and the rider should separate and continue to fight. And I don't know if they actually listened to some of my video suggestions from years past? Possibly. I mean, once in a while, Galadon gets heard, you know? And also, I talked about the miner. The miner was supposed to have a stick of dynamite on his helmet to make him the super miner. That didn't quite work out, but okay. Anyway, yes, okay. So this is my favorite attack, and although for weeks leading up to this last update, you may have noticed that I've been doing purely E-Dragon attacks. I did non-stop E-Dragon attacks for at least the last 3 seasons in Legend League, with the only intent to basically hover right around 5,000 so that I wouldn't be rated for loot, so that I could accumulate Dark Elixir, and you saw how well that paid off. If you watched the Gem to Max, which you did, right? Okay, you didn't? All right, here's your chance. Don't miss the Gem to Max. It's right here. You can go watch it. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And we started the Gem to Max with about 1.7 million Dark Elixir just sitting in my storages because of all of the packages that I had purchased in the past and not using super troops. Remember, that would drain 50,000 Dark Elixir every 3 days if you were to boost super troops. Now, I did have some super potions that we used to get the occasional boost going, but for the most part, I sacrificed, and I am super pleased with the way it went, just like I am super pleased with the way that attack went. And let's look at another one. Here we go. 19 hogs, 12 miners, queen charge. This looks a lot like the first attack in today's episode. You see where I'm YOLOing the queen. Like, I don't know if she's going to make it to the town hall, but that's my hope. I would love for her to get there. I don't have a scientific funnel going on right here to make sure she does, but even a blind squirrel will occasionally find a nut, and even Galadon's Archer Queen will occasionally find the town hall, which she does in this case, which really, really felt good. So she moves in. She is working on it, trying to stay alive through all of the skeletons, and now it's about time to start the king's side. Once I make sure I can keep the queen up through all of the damage, gotta drop a freeze in there as well. And yes, she is eventually, okay, fine. I spam freezes everywhere, but we got the town hall down. That was the point. Town hall out of the way. And now, before I start to run out of time, drop the king, the siege barracks, and you can see how they're going to complete, you know, a rudimentary funnel, right? It's, again, not scientific, but it sort of works out that the king and the siege barracks funnel the 9 o'clock side, queen funnels from the top, hogs and miners move in from the left, and they no longer have to deal with the town hall poison or explosion, obviously. So that's a big plus. Now we can use those heal spells very carefully. Of course, it does come down right here to spell timing and placement. Those 2 heal spells can absolutely make or break any one of these attacks, because you've got to be watching where they're going. And watch the final heal spell. I'm pretty happy with where this goes. After the giant bomb, you can see I put it in front of the hogs as they moved towards the eagle. Okay, I felt pretty good about that heal spell placement. And you can see we've got a couple of different groups that have splintered off, but they are absolutely powering their way through these remaining defenses. And this is most certainly going to be a Legend League triple. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put it in today's episode. But no, here's the point. So this was, again, not a maxed out base. Unless you're fighting at above 5,500 trophies or so, it's likely you're going to see all sorts of different lesser upgraded Town Hall 15s. I am meaning for this episode to be more realistic than let's really scientifically test new hogs versus maxed out bases. And I think that for the average player, the new hogs are a nice little boost. I will say I didn't go out and grab 8 3-star attacks in Legend League. It's Galadon after all. I'm going to make dumb mistakes. I'm going to do stupid stuff. I'm going to get 1-star attack almost every single day. But I'm happy with the strength of the new level 12 hog. And I don't think that I will be going back to using super hog riders anytime soon. Let me know what you guys think. And again, please vote on the Hog Rider deployment sound. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam. That's why I love thinking about it, and I appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.